It's been at least a week since I've talked about Google Plus, so it's about time, right? For good reason this time. Google Plus Games launched recently, and I'm really enjoying it. Big surprise, I like something that Google did. But I love the way they've kind of instituted into Google Plus, their version of Facebook. Facebook games always seemed to me to be something that was intrusive. It was something people were always bugging me with, spamming me with, games I had no desire to play, and in fact started to have a real negative sense anytime anybody sent me a request for any game. It was just like, get that off my feed, I don't want to see that, why are you bothering me with this? Google seems to have found a way that if you don't ever want to hear about games or know about what's going on there, you won't. But if you're interested in playing certain games socially, you can do that. Now what I love about this are a couple things. For instance, let's just go with Angry Birds, because that's the one most people will be familiar with and know how to play. Angry Birds is one of the games that comes up when you click the Games button, which is right up at the top next to your profile and circles button. Very unobtrusive, just kind of in the background there. But when you click it, it will bring up all the different games that you can play on the Google Plus platform. And right now I think there are, I don't know, maybe a dozen of them or so. And I've tried them all out, actually, just to kind of do due diligence, and most of them are something I probably wouldn't get into, but there are 2 or 3 that I am interested in and may play on occasion. But what's nice about playing games in a social setting on a social network like Google Plus is the competition, the battle back and forth. Can you beat my score? Oh, you beat my score, I'm going to beat it back. The spending countless hours, I've said too much, trying to beat people in your circles. This is certainly the case with Angry Birds, which I've never played in this way. It's always been just about getting 3 stars. Now it's about beating my sister, which is a lot more fun, I'm just saying. Also, it's about beating celebrities. Because Google Plus allows you to follow people who don't follow you back, they are also in my list of people in my scores. So if I'm following a celebrity, I can see how I compare against them if they've played Angry Birds, which I find for some reason compelling and interesting. The celebrity culture that we live in, I am not immune to it. I find it fun. By the way, Dolly Parton on Google Plus today, just so you know, if you want to follow Dolly Parton and what's going on in her life, you can do so on Google Plus. I mean, is that not enough feature on its own? Probably not. Back to the games. They're fun when you can play them in a social way. Also, the way they've instituted them, anytime you want to, say, brag about your score or do any kind of commentary on the games themselves, it's all captured in the game's feed on the game's page. So if you don't click that game's button, I don't think, I could be wrong, but I haven't seen it yet, I don't think you're going to see any games related stuff pop up in your feed. This is great news that they found a way to allow people to play social games without spamming each other, and I'm really excited to kind of see where it goes from here and to make sure that I beat all my sister's score in Angry Birds.